You ready to let the games begin? Oh, baby. Cause I'm ready. On your mark, get set, here we go. Check it. Girl, I want you to stay so we can play this little game we play. You go hide and I will sleep. Let me be the one to make you breathe. Yeah, baby. Boy, I really wanna stay and play that little game you play. But you...
Hello, Sagittarius. This is Terra Queen Jamila. This is like the fourth take on this, and it keeps freezing up after about a minute. I've been having nothing but problems with my camera. It's so weird. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. We're going to call to spirit guides, protective spirits, guardian angels for the Sagittarius. This is so weird, guys. Welcome to the channel. If you need a private reading, the link to my website is below. I may need to get a new camera. I don't know why it's acting so weird. Okay. Spirit guides for the Sagittariuses. What are you seeing happening between May and June for the love life for the Sagittarius lovers? What energy is Sag taking into May? What's happening in May? What energy does Sag take into June? What's happening in June? And then final outcome. It seemed like for some reason after about, maybe it's because of the backdrop that I had. I don't know. Okay, anyway, if this reading doesn't resonate for you, Sagittarius, you can go and look at your rising sign, or you can get a private reading. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut the cards and get them laid out for you. Guys, got a lot of major arcanas. Okay, now I need to move this so that it makes more sense, and then you'll be able to see it better. Love, love, love the rainforest sounds, guys. I hope that you like it. It sounds like a rainforest and it's some kind of stream or something. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. So let's take a look at this, Sagittarius. So right now, the energies that you're taking into May is the Magician. So as you can see, with the Magician card going into May, you definitely can see some very positive things happening, in particular if you're in a relationship. If you're single, I feel okay, so let me just say this to the single Sagittarius. If you are single, a lot of you are going to rekindle an old flame in the month of June. Okay, so somebody's coming back in. We'll look closely into that in June. If you're already in a relationship, you know, about the same thing is going to happen. Like you're going to have a major shift in trust, okay? So I feel like trust is going to get a little bit better. I feel like you're going to be working on trust. Even though this Five of Swords comes up, the outcome is pretty good because I feel as though you're building something with each other and you're focusing on making sure that it's real. So I feel like even right now you're working on getting things out, having things out in the open, being honest instead of just ignoring the issue. And that actually brings you closer together. But anyway, in May, what I can see is you got the Emperor, the High Priestess, the Ten of Swords in the reverse position, and then the Three of Coins. So what's happening in May is, first of all, for the Emperor to come up, somebody is standing their ground. Somebody is saying, hey, listen, we've been at this for a while, and somebody's going to want a commitment. I feel as though it's possibly going to be the Sagittarius, or it could be your lover, Sag, especially if you're dealing with a Cancer. Okay, or either a fire sign. Okay, you can see that they're going to be wanting commitment. You can see that. Also, the High Priestess does represent something being revealed. I feel like some kind of secret is going to come out in the month of May. Something's going to be revealed. You can definitely see where the dynamic of the relationship is letting go of the old. So that Ten of Swords literally represents out with the old, in with the new winds of change. That is what it represents. So I feel like a lot of you Sages are getting rid of false friends. You're ending association with false things. You're being more honest and you're building upon that, because you can see with the Three of Coins coming up that that's actually a very, very good outcome card to get. So you can see that that's something that you're working on. It actually sort of, so you can see close to the new moon, some of you Sagittariuses are possibly going to be starting new jobs, or it could be that you're going to be feeling a whole lot better about yourself, and maybe even your health is going to feel a whole lot better. Spirit, give me some clarity on this High Priestess. What is she revealing? What is she revealing? Two of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody that you need to, I feel like it's somebody that you need to part ways with. I really, really do. Maybe it's somebody, it seems like it's a false friend that's being very manipulative. I feel like this friend is manipulating your relationships. That is the problem. Spirit, give me some clarity on Ten of Swords. Clarity on Ten of Swords. It's an earth sign. It's either a Taurus, Virgo, or a cappuccino. I call the Capricorns cappuccinos now. I'm so goofy, y'all. Y'all know that I got y'all know I gotta be me. Okay, so anyway, it is an earth sign. It's some kind of ending of a friendship with an earth sign, Sagittarius. They haven't been very honest, and they've been extremely manipulative to the point where they would say anything to manipulate you into getting them what they want, getting you to do what they want you to do. So there hasn't been a lot of honesty. There's not a lot of honesty and manipulation. So you can see right here where a lot of you Sagittarius, you either have a fire sign, you may be with an earth sign. If you guys are with an earth sign, you're possibly ending things in May to only come back in June. So if you are currently with an earth sign in May, things may go a little abrupt. In particular, for those of you that are with fire signs and water signs, I feel as though there's a third party. Okay, there's a third party. I feel like this earth sign is a third party being manipulative to your relationships. So let me ask Spirit, what advice on this queen? Okay, so a bunch of cards started to turn over. We're going to draw a card, though. Five of Cups turned over. I feel like this person has some anger, some regret, though, of their own life. And they're just not really in a place to be they're not really capable of real friendship. Spirit, give me some clarity on the Queen of Pentacles. Almost like a damaged person. Yeah, see how they seem to be very manipulative, how the Knight of Wands is almost saying that they want to be you. Oh, and they're saying that it's I don't know. They seem to hold you back a lot. They seem to be somebody that, is just a waste of energy, because They seem to be sort of throwing you off of your path. So that's what I'm seeing. But I do feel like this is a spirit guide that is, you know, something about also that person may be affecting your transportation in a negative way. So they may be having a negative impact on your transportation. Okay, or just you moving forward in life. And you can see right here with the Two of Swords, that also represents being at a crossroads. So I do believe that I'm seeing that simultaneously, but I do believe that it is a third party situation because of this Three of Coins that comes up. Now, the energy that you're taking into June is very good. You got the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands represents where you're being a leader. You are, you know, very happy, celebrating, victorious. I feel like it represents victory. I feel like it represents also represents leadership and just doing the right thing and being respected and being honored. And so that's very good energy going into the month of June. The Hierophant comes up. So you got the High Priestess and the Hierophant in the same reading, Sag. Um, the Hierophant definitely is coming to give you approval. So your spirit guides are going to be telling you that you are on the right track. They are going to be confirming that for you, especially if you are on the right track. If you're not on the right path, then you're going to be able to tell because you're going to have some kind of thing that you need to deal with by the end of the month. Something's going to come back up as the moon turns into the new position. So this is where you need something. You need to shed something off of your third eye, but you can see that. But we'll get into that in a minute because it is going to involve possible arguments or disagreements with your partner. Okay? So, or your lover. Some kind of approval is coming. Uh, you know, and so I feel like a lot of you are possibly, okay, so a couple of cards fell out. Where, you know, I hate it when that happens. Uh, Spirit, give me some, what is the Hierophant revealing? The Four of Pentacles and the Two of Cups fell out of the deck. And what that is representing is that the spirits are definitely going to be giving you signs that if you are single, it's time for you to focus on healing yourself emotionally. And also, I feel like spirits are saying don't give up on your love life. Spirit, give me some clarity on the Hierophant. Okay, so yeah, the Tower comes up. Huge change going into June. Very powerful energy shift. The Fool card comes after that. So I feel like a major shift in trust. So I feel like you're working on trust issues, or maybe there's going to be an issue that's going to come up that is going to test your trust. Okay, so maybe that's why the Hierophant comes up. There does seem to be some kind of bickering over either a fire sign or an air sign. I'm sorry, not a fire sign, a water sign or an air sign. And remember that that water sign could be your lover. Spirit, give me some clarity on the King of Cups. King of Cups pops up. So going about the first 3 weeks, I feel like the first 3 weeks of June, you're doing really, really good. Working on trust. Feeling really stable in an emotionally stable place. You do end up with some bickering coming towards the end, but I feel like this is energy that you need to release. And as you can see on the illustration, this person is releasing negative energy. This person is releasing it. See how they're just, you know, there is. So I feel like it also, I don't know why I can sense somebody transmuting energy, but I'm going to do some clarity because there's an argument or some kind of disagreement. Spirit, clarify. Now, if you do, for the singles, You are definitely going to run into either twin flame, soulmate, or either you're going to reunite with somebody from the past. I do see you bickering about 3 weeks later. Um, Page of Wands. Somebody's pressuring somebody. Oh, you got the World card. Wow. So this is you, Sagittarius. You've got some kind of conflict this is closure on conflict. And I feel like you've wanted that closure because I don't know who likes conflict. I don't know who likes that. Closure is harmony. You feel really good. I mean, if it's time to fight, it's time to fight. But I feel like this is where you are resolving that conflict. Okay, some kind of closure. It either has something to do with you or either another person. Maybe some kind of conflict. Your final outcome is the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like this is where you are building, like within your relationship, stability and grounding to where it's not every 5 minutes it's over. 1 minute it's over, next minute it's not, just over every. You can't have that. That's not a good relationship. That's not stability. So I feel like you are working on building that stability. Okay, I really, really feel that way. So the Eight of Pentacles represents where, you're learning how to build upon a more stable relationship with whoever it is that you're with. And so I do see that as being the outcome. I do feel like there is a conflict that you are going to get final and complete closure from. And what that means in relationships is when you don't have to bring it up no more. Your lover doesn't want to have to keep arguing with you about the same thing and reopening up wounds. So I feel like it's final closure, especially if you're with a water sign. The water sign people are very, very sensitive. They don't really, we don't really like bringing up old stuff. We don't really like hurting over something that's in the past. So if we've said I'm sorry and we've gotten past it, or seemingly you've gotten closure on it, I believe that repentance and being actually genuinely feeling bad about a situation, it does help you get closure. So I feel like the last week of June is going to be sort of feel like it's going to be emotional for you because when you do release instead of avoiding the problem, then you're able to release it. So, yeah. Anyway, that is going to be your reading. Um, Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you need a private reading, the link to my website is below, and I will see you guys next time. Blessed be.